I would haggle it out, but I just want to. No, made it. Can't talk to her. Okay. Gain me a little reputation. Um, steal from the stealer. Let's see. He said might have a job for me, right? Can I help you with
Need
anything?
help with anything?
Just in time.
Okay.
There is a
Yeah, I'll
certain
check out
matter I need
hardcore mode
resolving.
more.
I have
That
some
seems
scores
interesting.
to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffenrocks with the coat of arms on.
So Waffenrocks is that red thing I'm
once
wearing.
Sir
It sort of
Robard
goes
finds
over
some of his
armor.
guardsman's equipment is missing.
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take
Okay.
at least 5 Waffenrocks to make it a proper stink.
Sure.
Consider it done.
Go steal things from the
What am I
armory.
to do with the Waffen
I could get
once
new
I have
armor
them?
too.
I'll burn them to get rid of
Oh,
the
haggling
evidence.
increases your
Just
speech
make
skills, so
sure
it's
you
worth it
don't
even
get
if you don't
caught.
need the money. Okay. Good to know.
God be with you.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't have, like, lots of money yet. But, like, the way before when I was trying to haggle, like, the change was just so little, I didn't think it was worth it. But if it increases my speech skill, I'll start doing it more. So let's see where the new treasure map leads. Talmberg, Merhojed, Merkahed. Horses are spendy, but yeah, I figured they'd be pricey. Or is that speedy? Either way, they're probably both. um, okay, so that's up north somewhere then. So let's see. That would be. I mean, so if Talmberg's here, expensive. Yeah, or I figured that. I mean, they should be basically. So here's a Talmberg Armory quest. So if it's showing a place where Talmberg's to the east and some other things to the north. I mean, unless this is there's something here. It could just be a bandit camp, but yeah, it'd be somewhere around here. Basically, is where that map is. I don't know why these quest givers are on my map. Honestly, that's I think sort of weird. But they are. Okay, so I mean, so this is that. Depends when you buy, mind you. They're all different prices because they all have different stats. Well, sure. But yeah, I'm sure any. I mean, this is a fairly realistic game. I'm sure any horse would be expensive. Cool. So let's fast travel back so that we can see more of the fast travel. See if there happens to be some combat. And let's sell our stuff. Also, it's almost 11 in the game, so we can almost go on patrol as well, which will be good. But yeah, let's go to. We need an armorer and a tailor because we want to sell our fancy clothes. Because as great as it is, I guess we could put our fancy clothes in our house and save them in case we need fancy clothes. No, I think we're just gonna sell them. I think we need money more than we need fancy clothes right now. Also, I'm terrible with using consumables, so I started just selling off my consumables in games because I'm always like, oh, what if I need them later? I'm not going to use them yet, and then I just never use them. It keeps telling me this guy has something for me. You fight for coin. Oh, this is him. He says I have to fight like 2 other people before I can fight him.
Hang on, I know.
I want to find these guys. That would be
I'll
fun.
only fight you for silver. Got it?
Let's fight.
All right, let's fight then. If you
Let's
think
do
you
it.
can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First,
Ah.
you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular
Okay,
brawlers.
Steven
and
and
a fellow
Ringlet.
called Ringlet.
Steven and Ringlet. So let's go find Steven and Ringlet too. First we'll sell things, at least. Also it'd be nice to heal up as well. So let's see where the tailor is, because I think I've discovered most of the shops here at this point. Cobbler, close. Scribe, weapon. So there's the armor. That's close. I thought there was a full tailor. Blacksmith, huntsman, activity giver over at the fighting. That sounds promising. Okay, let's start with the armorer then. How do you know those beggars you just walked past are... I don't.
Used to this. I'm from Scarlet.
Cornelius.
Well,
Good point.
have pity on me,
Hickman.
poor wretch.
Okay, I'll pay more attention to everyone as I go forward. But because that is a good point. I assumed they'd be like a named character walking around, but they very well could be, and probably are, beggars. So I'll make sure to check that. Rock.
Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to old Tom.
I wasn't also like I want to find them and I want to do that mini quest where I want to like up my stats and stuff, get that fighting experience. But Tonda, I'm also still have this torso injury and like reduce maximum health. Old Rutch. Interesting name. Beggar. Just generic one. So even if I find them, it might not be my best interest to fight them right now. But I could always drop a save and just try it out. See how it is too. Now I'm looking around all for the beggars, making sure I don't miss them. It's like a general store. Steal some torches, sell it back to them. Yeah, I do like how the NPCs have their own schedules, their own activities. It's definitely a nice touch. They're really like this guy, this guy we're supposed to pickpocket, has been moving all around the whole time. He rarely stands still, it seems. This looks like an armor. Artisan, armorsmith, shop guard. Ooh, look at that. Rider's cuirass. That's some nice armor. Oof. That's the stuff I want. Look how shiny it is, too. Yeah, that would be nice. Is maybe pauldrons or something? Let's see. Just wanted to see what they were. Calm down. They even have like scrap materials too. That's cool. Okay, let's talk to him.
My respects to you.
Training? What can he train me in? Repairs. Ooh. We really can't afford to buy things like that right now. But repairs though. Oh, so we can repair my stuff too. If I select everything to repair, it's 170 groschen. Let's not do that right now. I mean, hey, let's trade. Okay. So let's sell our stuff first. So let's see. We want to sell armor. So see, like this is 100 groschen more than we would have gotten from the fence. So it's definitely good to sell it here. And even these are like double the price as well. Yeah, okay, sell our fancy stuff. Okay, we're making bank. Woo! So, he has 2,000, and right now we'd get 500 groschen. The most we've had so far in this game is, like, I don't even think we've had 200 to our name at any one time. I don't think I can sell anything else to him. Nope. Great. I mean, I guess we could sell the neck chain or, well, Bianca's ring. That'd be pretty cold-hearted. It's weird that they unequipped all this stuff. Maybe it's just not showing up. I don't know. Let's look through what he has just so we can see. Let's do it by price, just to. Dyed Milanese Brigandine, 6.3 thousand. Yeah, I'm rich. I'm a lot richer. However, as you can see, I guess it's not quite rich. Wow. 6.3 thousand. Okay. I guess the Milanese is some of the better items, so that's good to know. Italian bassinet, Milanese plate pauldrons, yup. Short grand bass. Wow. What's the cheapest they have? Let's go the other way. An armorer's kit. Oh, this is the book we have. Jeff Bezos owns the armorer's kit. Yeah, really. He has some shields. We have an okay shield. We could use a new gambeson. We could use a lot of things. I don't think we're gonna buy anything right now. I think right now we're just gonna sell, both because we want to get rid of weight and because I think we're gonna be able to find new armor as we play from killing things. So let's haggle, get that XP.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
So we want to get more. Let's see if we can get 600. Mike Bloomberg is the Lord of the
Is
Town.
this enough? We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Yeah. He only wants to pay it. Yeah, so this thing at the bottom is like how much patience they have. So as it fills up with gold, do you have the final offer perk? I did not pick it up, no. I was tempted, but I ended up with the Highborn perk so that I could better convince wealthy people and nobles. I think I only just got Speed Trap to the first perk point, yeah. So I didn't pick up final offer. So I think I'll just go 570.
Really?
Final offer is really good.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Okay. So he's not going higher. That's fine. We can do 560. I got 10 extra.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Okay, I'll look into getting final offer. I could see it being good. It seemed good. I just thought it would be more important to convince people of things as well, and that convincing nobles I'd get more out of it in the long term than convincing commoners. Like the things I'd had to convince them of would be less. So because my shard, the sword, is bloody, I believe there's a yes, there's a grindstone right over here. So I'm gonna show you guys how the grindstone mechanic works. So I mean, you've probably seen it, Bob, but so I can get the blood off and sharpen it. So I move it along the grindstone. I have to get it at the right angle. I can put pressure on it and space to pedal it. So if you see sparks, it's good, and if you see smoke, it's bad. So like you can see, right to the right side, like in the middle of the grindstone, there's like a nick in the blade. So yeah, if you do this wrong, you can actually wreck it and make it so that it's worse off than when you started. So let's see how that is. With final offer, you can just whack the slider right to the bottom of the scale, then agree with whatever they counter with. That's interesting. Yeah, see, so my weapon was at 98 condition, and I actually dropped it to 95 because I wasn't good enough at getting it just right. But anything above 90, I'm sure, is good enough, basically. Or it's gotta be good enough. Okay. So maybe I'll look up picking final offer up as next. Just to see what he has to sell.
Good health to you.
Nope, he does
Take
not
care
sell.
now.
I want to go to the weaponsmith as well, just to see some of the fancy swords they have. Ooh. Yeah, so these are all the hunting swords. So those are those one-bladed weapons. And then here are some maybe long swords. Maybe not. No, these are one-handed. Short swords probably. I don't know. Those might be long swords. Oh, these are the short swords. Yeah, those are long swords for sure. And then here's the axes, the maces. Wow. Yeah, some of them look pretty nice. Oh, he even has a grindstone in his house. Let's see what he has. Let's see what I can get. Let's talk trade. So his most expensive thing is the ceremonial mace of 3.7 thousand. It needs 13 strength to wield. It's actually interesting that the top 3 most expensive aren't actually swords. Oh, but look at the damage on this sword. Yeah, so Harried sword is a long sword, so I was right. Those original swords were long swords. 2.8 thousand. That's gotta be like one of the best in the game. 75 damage. Let's put it in terms of damage, actually. Let's see what that is. Yeah, so look, so swords have the highest, at least in this shop. These are not all, everything in the game, of course. Oh, that's interesting. You can get Piercer for only 1,000. Um, but it still has 66 damage. Huh. Wow. That's economical. This one might be 64 damage, but this one's a short sword. So this one you can better use with a shield. Soul Slicer. Wow. Let's see. How much would he buy our weapon for? 32 groschen. So we still just have, so let's see. What if we have 600, what could we afford? We could afford the Thumper or the Pernak. So that's a mace. So we could afford a long sword, short sword. But our sword, I mean, it's called Shard. It's a short sword. It's got 43 slash damage and 35 stab. Um. So like, if we look at, we wanted a short sword. So that's 30 and 30. It's a little more balanced. What's my weapon of choice? In the game, I'm gonna do a sword and shield. In my LARPing and stuff, I usually like a hand and a half sword, where I can use it most of the time one-handed, um, but I can also switch to two hands as well if I need to. I also tend to like dual wielding and having like a smaller dagger, longer dagger type thing in my left with a sword in my right. That can be a lot of fun as well. For sure. But yeah, cool. So they have some cool stuff. He's got a back room too. I'm sure I got in trouble if I walked in there. But yeah, I think in this game, so far by what I've seen, I think I'm gonna go some kind of one-handed sword. I'm not sure exactly which, because if you look at combat, oh, right, I did level up again. I forgot. Yeah, no dual wielding in this game, for sure. I mean, I don't think a lot of people really dual wielded throughout history, because it's really hard to be defensive, successfully. So, you know, it wasn't really that feasible for actual use in real combat. Okay, so short sword, hunting sword, or saber. So yeah, I'm not sure which of these I'm gonna focus on, but I think I'll focus on one of them at least. So with a flurry of quick thrust, twist the point forward, guide the opponent's weapon sideways with twin quick stabs, and strike at the exposed chest. Let's learn it. So we have thrust, left, down, and right, or left, right, stab, stab. Well, that's easy to remember. Okay. Let's try to see if we can get that going. It is also the afternoon, so we can now do our patrol. I think that'll be a good way to pass the time until we're all healed up. And then we can look for those fights, maybe. Yeah, I wish they had dual wielding, but it is more realistic, in fact, that it doesn't. Hey, Steven! Okay, I guess we're fighting first.
Good health, dear.
Let's fight. What?
How does life in Rattay suit you?
Do I have to talk to him first?
Them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
Did you find out what actually happened?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech
Oh yeah, dual
lords
wielding's
and
fun,
the
for sure.
the king, and our lord sides with Wenceslas.
What? So how do I fight him? This is Steven, right? I don't know. Maybe I have to, like, get them in a specific area or something. Let's just do this guy for now. Go on patrol.
I see you're kitted out.
There's also some kind of
Ready to get going.
pretty common name. That's true.
I'm knighting.
There's also that activity
Aren't
giver
you that
near
lad
the
the
fighting
middleweights
rink,
brought
so
here on a cart?
we can check that out. As well.
Yes, she rescued me.
Yeah,
She
we
turned
had
up
like
with
at
Captain
least a
Robot and his
concussion, I
knights.
think,
All honor to the
and a
girl.
fever
She
when we
has
were brought
bigger
in.
balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the
Quest
service
starting
of the
courtship. I want to serve Sir Radzig. That's
I
how.
wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And
So I have
learn
to
you
go
will.
and see her
You're
before
lucky,
noon
lad.
to do
Sir
that
Radzig must
successfully.
like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
Cool.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Okay. So I think.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Oh, so if I hit caps lock, I can walk to better follow someone. That's nice. Yeah, it's always annoying in games when they like move at a different
It serves
speed
not
than
only
people.
as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters.
So unfortunately, I just saw the time, and I do have to get going. But this has been a blast today for sure. I look for. I don't know if I'll have much time this weekend, unfortunately, but I should at least have some time Sunday where I can stream some more. So look for me sometime Sunday. My schedule has been all over the place. I've started a new job recently, and so I'm still figuring out my schedules and such. But I will try to get up a new schedule going so that I can be a little more reliable for you guys. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll get to see you all soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.